Here with UFC middleweight Chris Camozzi. Of course, UFC 158 is coming up this Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern on pay-per-view. And Chris, we have spoken to Nick Ring, and he said, he was kind of bummed when he first found out that he had to fight you because you two struck a bit of a friendship back in Denver at UFC 135.
Yeah, Nick is a friend of mine. He's a good guy. We've gotten to hang out quite a bit. We've been on the same cards a few times. He's a good guy, and it is a bummer to fight him, but this is business, and when we signed up for this, we had to assume it would happen.
No better way than for two friends to go out and get fight of the night bonus, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. If we can both take a fight of the night check, we'll go out to the bar or something after and have a good time. So that would be a great scenario.
You're coming into this with a lot of momentum here. What has triggered this this bit of a win streak that you have coming into this? Any keys that you can pinpoint, or has it just been it's just been the way things have worked out for you?
Just a mentality. Dana, just recently said guys are going to be getting cut, but I put that in my own head way before this. So leaving it all in the cage, going out there, fighting to be exciting and fighting to win at the same time, not just trying to win.
I guess that's a mentality I think some fighters just automatically go into this with. Do you feel that, for a lot of fighters that you are going to get a more conservative style when you know that the win is the ultimate, way to keep your job here?
Yeah, you can fight conservative if you want and, play it safe if you're that good. But, for me, it's just those battles, those big fights, blood and everything. That's what I find exciting to watch. So that's the kind of style I try to mimic too.
I'm curious to some of your thoughts. We just heard Anderson Silva. He'll be fighting Chris Weidman a little bit later this year. Of course, as someone just keeping an eye on, the top end of the 185 division. Who do you like in that fight? Because it's sparking a bit of a debate amongst a lot of people.
It's hard to ever bet against Anderson. He's the greatest fighter of all time, in my eyes. But if anybody can beat him, I think Weidman has a great chance. He's built for it. He's a big guy. He's got good wrestling, good striking, good jiu-jitsu. I think it'll be a good test for him. But in the end, like I said, it's hard to bet against Anderson. But maybe a change wouldn't be too bad either.
Any key things you've been working on specifically for this fight? Anything different about this camp getting ready, or is it kind of you've got your kind of strategy down pat pretty much camp to camp?
My last fight, I did a lot of things right and I did a lot of things wrong. So I went back to the drawing board and corrected a lot of those things first. And, I've just been working on wrestling the last few fights now, trying to get better, trying to stop takedowns, trying to offensively wrestle as well, because that's where I was really lacking through my whole career. Other than that, just striking and jiu-jitsu as always.
Are you the kind of person where maybe you'll win a fight and then you go back and watch the tape and all you kind of are pinpointing are, I should have done this, I should have done that? Is it sometimes it's almost watching a different fight when you're looking to pinpoint what you can work on?
Yeah, definitely. I'm my own worst critic. I hate watching my own fights. I think it obviously feels like I'm doing better in there than I am when I watch it. When I watch my own fights, even when I win, I'm like, I look terrible. And I think that's a good way to be though, because if I'm looking at it thinking I'm doing everything perfectly, I'm never going to get better. So I definitely go back, watch it, and try to improve on things.
Well, we are looking forward to you back in action this Saturday night. It's two friends, but no better way to be friends than going out and making some money, and that is going to happen Saturday night, UFC 158.